sort of reception do you think Theresa May will get when she arrives?
Well, I suppose anything compared to what she received in the House of Commons yesterday will be very much welcomed. She'll be treated with utmost respect and quite a lot of sympathy from her European counterparts, in particular Mark Rutte, actually, because the Dutch have quite a lot to lose if the UK is to crash out of the EU without a deal. They're very strong trading partners. You've got the port of Rotterdam, the largest port in Europe. So also Mark Rutte has been very strongly supportive of Theresa May. At the same time, he's not one of these prime ministers who's ever likely to go rogue. He's very much in support of the withdrawal agreement. There's no way that he would countenance reopening it. We heard from Donald Tusk, the President of the European Council, last night. He confirmed that he would help the UK facilitate getting this deal across the line, but there wouldn't be any question of reopening it. In particular, there would be no question of tinkering or changing or erasing the backstop. So those things will remain in place. She'll also meet with, as you said, Angela Merkel in Berlin, and she'll meet with President of the Commission, Jean-Claude Juncker. The point is that the EU will try and support Theresa May in whatever way possible here, and there could be some sort of, a statement, but it would have to be legally binding in relation to the backstop for it to pass for MPs to sort of go with it, or for it to persuade MPs to get this across the line. And there's no way that the withdrawal agreement itself could be reopened. So it's very hard to see how this can make its way past the House of Commons and into law into the UK.
Well, the point is, of course, that over the last few months, it's this Northern Irish issue, the border, the backstop, that's been the sticking point all along. Some UK politicians now calling for this backstop to be scrapped entirely. How feasible is that?
Yes, I mean, I think if you look at the language, particularly in the House of Commons yesterday, and I suppose over the past year or so when they decided to introduce this idea of a backstop in the first place, it's that there's an idea that it's been used to keep the UK within the customs union and to separate Northern Ireland from the rest of the UK, which would really impact on the constitutional order of Britain. In actual fact, the backstop was created because of Britain's obligations under the Good Friday Agreement, and it ensures that peace remains on the island of Ireland, and that's why it's there. But when you look at the language around it, you wouldn't think that that was the case. It's quite toxic. So it's going to be very hard for people in the UK MPs to buy into this when you think that they feel that it's a scourge on the UK's sovereignty. In particular, though, you also have the DUP very hard line against the backstop because they're very pro-unionist and they don't want to see themselves set apart in any way from the United Kingdom. And its leader, Arlene Foster, has said she will only agree to this deal if the backstop is deleted in full.
Said back last December that there were problems with the backstop. Prime Minister decided to go ahead, and here we are today having the same difficulties with the backstop. There is no need to have a backstop in this withdrawal agreement because the Taoiseach, the Prime Minister, the European Union all say that they're not going to put a hard border on the island of Ireland. So why do we have to have this convoluted, fatally flawed, in my opinion, withdrawal agreement, which contains the backstop and which puts a border in the Irish Sea and makes Northern Ireland fundamentally different from the rest of Great Britain?
So there you have it, Belle. A very wide gulf between what's possible in Brussels, for example, which could be some sort of a conciliatory statement where the EU says it never wants to use the backstop, and people like Arlene Foster and other hardliners who want the backstop deleted. It's really quite impossible to see how those two sides can meet.